What is some awful and toxic advice that girls tend to give their friends? Anything to do with pushing polygamy, fat acceptance, partying, getting large and meaningless bad tattoos, using drugs, acquiring pets when you cannot take care of them, and lip injections. All of that just makes life harder for a young woman. With few exceptions, the women who push this kind of stuff have a crabs in a bucket mentality who don't want to see their friends succeed over them. Beware of false philanthropists. Also, any women who automatically hate younger or prettier women are toxic as well. I hate that. My boyfriend's in the military and anytime we have the slightest bump I get told all military men cheat, you should leave him. He's probably cheating anyways. I eventually stopped talking to my friends about any relationship issues and pretty much my relationship altogether, and that saved so much headache in itself. Moral of the story: anyone who suggests you break up at every inconvenience is subconsciously or maybe even consciously jealous of your relationship. Usually the most toxic advice will be in regards to handling relationship issues. As much as girlfriends have their other girlfriends' interests at heart, their advice can be extremely damaging. I do not have exact examples to reference. The same can go with guys, unless it is a guy who is quite experienced and successful in all of their relationships and in life. There are lots of times when it is best to go with your gut. As a male ex-boyfriend ex-husband who has a whole history of various fuck-ups, I just love that when my seemingly great lovers have a problem, they had hint in the girl circle is always the one who can't keep a boyfriend for the life of her, and all the better girls in these circles seem to go for her for the worst fucking advice I might overhear. With that said, I too can be an absolute piece of shit. Anyway, my best friend, and many other females on the internet so I've seen take to vandalizing exes' cars or people's cars when someone has done them dirty, and I find it to be the most disturbing thing. Lol, I can justify not giving stuff back to an ex that cheats or putting their stuff in a bag on your porch so you don't have to see them again and stuff along those lines, but damaging their cars etc. is too far. I might get crucified for this, but the whole concept of he's not interested unless he pays for the date. Like, it's nice if he pays, but the expectation seems greedy. I also hate the real diamond expectation in wedding rings and bands. Diamonds are overpriced as hell and you support child slave labor by buying them. Fake diamonds are shinier anyways and you can tell the difference. Woman shrugging. You don't owe him anything. If it's a stranger or some passerby, completely agree. But let's say it's your husband or boyfriend or someone important, then even if you don't owe them an explanation, if you value your relationship, you should still clarify. Imagine if men turned that around and encouraged each other with that same line. You don't owe her anything. Commenting on stuff that is down to preference. I've heard comments on guys people fancy like he'd be too short for me or he wouldn't be my type. Or, repeatedly encouraging them to go for someone they don't find to be attractive or a nice person. Just respect people's preferences, and it's actually, if anything, good that he's not a friend's type. You're special and a queen. Boys should cater to you and treat you like a princess. You look wonderful. She weighs 350 pounds and is 5'2" tall. I know he's toxic, but he's so cute. Go out with him. No, that's not too much makeup, it's slathered on, much like Tammy Faye Bakker. He looked at another girl break up with him. I'll keep a long and very melodramatic story short and just tell ya. One girl indirectly sent me a book titled Why Men Love Bitches. It literally is all about playing mind games to get men to pay attention to you. Her personality made a lot more sense after skimming through a chapter. Ditch it very quickly. I'd say trying to force beauty standards onto each other. Like you'd be so pretty if you wore makeup, waxed your eyebrows, had long hair, wore heels etc. I've seen this happen a lot amongst my friends, and even when it's well intentioned it can be a blow to somebody's confidence and their individuality. When your homegirl goes through men like candy. But we tell her they're the problem and they don't know what they're missing out on after he breaks up with her and she's hurt. Truth is, she's the common denominator in all her failed relationships and flings. A guy following half-naked models on Instagram is a red flag. Cheating starts with him looking at other girls' Instagrams. Bullshit and bullshit. Men have always and will always look at other women, no matter how in love they are with their current SO. If you want a guy to be more interested in you, you should ignore him. That will make him pursue you even more. Guys don't want to pursue someone that ignores them. It makes him feel like a creep. If you ignore the guy, he will move on. That every girl is perfect and doesn't need to change for anyone, I'm sorry, but bro, you ain't the shit, especially if you need that advice. Like, if I'm asking for advice to make myself better, I actually want the advice, not affirmation. I have a friend that is constantly looking for reasons to attack the men in my stories. She could not understand the entire story and tell me he's clipped and I could do better. But, I don't know if it's toxic cause she's probably right. It doesn't matter if you cheated with a married man, as long as you're happier for it. Love just happens. It's not a big deal to have unprotected unsafe sex. Sure, your new partner didn't know but no one died, right? When you and your friend or best friend like the same person and one of the friends makes you tell the person you both like that you like them to see what they're gonna say speaking from experience of the childhood days. Give them a chance, girl. No. It's always the miserable partnered pygmies who advise this too. These pygmies don't like their friends single BC they feel threatened by them, as if they'll steal their man. Thankfully I haven't heard any of my friends suggest this since like, high school, but to flirt with his friends or tell him you have a date with someone else to make him jealous. Mind games are dumb. Women don't know what men want. Yet for some reason instead of asking a guy friend or cousin or brother, they ask other women. Women are not complicated. Stop trying to complicate everything. Sex is not a reward for men. You don't get to withhold it if you want something from him. Men do not have an always active libido. Sex is something you do with someone, not for someone. Break up with him and you can do so much better upon hearing one problem in their friend's relationship is so common. Seen too many broken hearts from this. Anything that translates to your relationship should be a one-sided one where he pampers you in exchange for getting to be with such an amazing person. I honestly hate when women throw around the words manipulator and abuser when they're frankly being the manipulative abuser by saying those things. Some girls say things like pretend you're not interested or change yourself for a guy, but that advice can be really bad and hurt relationships. I was once told I should consider the apple diet if I wanted to lose weight. Apparently it involved eating only an apple for at least 2 meals a day. If someone is giving me toxic advice, they are my friend. Unless your idea definition of the words toxic friend are different than mine. Knew some international girls who keep telling each other to baby trap an American guy so they would have an easier time getting their visa. If he can't handle you at your worst then he doesn't deserve you at your best. Better advice would be to just stop being toxic. Man shrugging. You have nothing to work on yourself. Your relationship problems are all his fault. There's someone better out there for you. Don't date him, he's bad news to find out later on they fancied him and that's why they didn't want you to date him. Rolling eyes face. Just dump him like, no. We've been together for 3 years and I actually have an interest in maintaining this relationship. Just generally vocally siding with their friend as being the wrong party, regardless of the actual facts of the situation. If you really want to steal this man from me, I heard that he's only into girls who gain 50 pounds and shave their heads. For weddings it's your special day, do whatever you want for your vision. So many bridezilla is created with this advice. I find it funny when one bad talks a boy just because she doesn't want another girl stealing him first. Melted my heart. I have dibs on him. Sorry man here who knows this happened. The girl I liked was not allowed to like me back. I hate when they play games and do tests. Like when their friend will hit on the BF to see if you'll cheat. Telling their friends they could do better without actually addressing if said friend could indeed do better. You're better off single, it's more fun. Single women keep other women single because misery needs company. I'm not a girl, but whoever is giving them advice to have 4-foot-long fingernails needs to fucking stop. Can you text my boyfriend and pretend you're someone else who wants him? Send nude and see how he reacts. Girl, if he cheated on you, you should cheat on him to make it even. Sparkles, doing nails. Instead of breaking up, he didn't call you after you boned because he got scared of his feelings. Text him again, it's okay, saying that the guy is doing the bare minimum, even when he clearly is doing a lot for her. Don't respond immediately, you'll seem desperate. Just have a normal conversation. Lol. Don't let him take you to the cheesecake factory. Bitch, cheesecake is delicious. Break up with him, he's definitely cheating or he's only using you for sex. Smiley face. Enable red flags and boyfriend. He's jealous because he was cheated on. If your advice is to make him jealous, don't. He'll stop trusting you. Go sleep with some random guy to help you get over your ex-boyfriend. You would look good with bangs and could totally cut them yourself. Enabling when their friends are wrong and they know they are wrong. You're not fat, don't listen to your doctor. He doesn't know you. Picking up a date at the family reunion is completely fine. It's better to have boyfriend than not even if he is mean.